I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States.
the office of President of the United States.
Donald Trump is all set to repeat these exact same words on January 20th when he is inaugurated as the 47th President of the United States of America. As America and the world gear up for the January 20th event, let's turn the clock back and revisit the historic 2017 ceremony when Trump first became the president. Trump pulled off a stunning victory in the 2016 presidential elections by defeating his Democratic rival Hillary Clinton, who missed out on a golden chance to become the first woman president of the United States. Trump's election victory in 2016 sparked divisive reactions across the country, and this also reflected during his inauguration almost 3 months later on January 20, 2017. "234 people were reportedly arrested in Washington, D.C. on Donald Trump's inauguration day in 2017. All faced felony charges for trying to protest against Trump's inauguration, rioting and conspiracy to riot. Police had also clashed with a handful of protesters in the lead-up to the 2017 inauguration. However, Trump's inauguration went ahead smoothly, and he took oath as the 45th President of the United States. In 2017, the Republican leader was administered the oath by the Chief Justice of the United States, John Roberts, who will again be there for Trump's second inauguration event.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States
the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Trump was sworn in with his left hand on a pair of 2 Bibles, his personal copy gifted to him by his mother, and the Lincoln Bible.
I, Michael Richard Pence, do solemnly swear.
Before Trump, his then Vice President Mike Pence was sworn in as the 48th Vice President of the United States. Pence was administered the oath by Associated Justice of the Supreme Court, Clarence Thomas. Pence was sworn in with his left hand on his personal Bible as well as the Bible of Ronald Reagan. Trump's 2017 inauguration was controversial over the size of the crowd at Washington's National Mall. As per reports, Trump's inaugural crowd in 2017 was smaller than Obama's swearing-in ceremony in 2009. A picture from atop the National Mall at Trump's first inauguration was one of the key images that appeared to show fewer people in attendance that day than at Obama's first inauguration. According to crowd size experts, the estimated number of people at the National Mall for Obama's first inauguration was between 800,000 and 1 million. Whereas, Trump only drew about a third of that total in 2017. Trump was reportedly unhappy with the pictures published by media outlets, suggesting his inauguration crowd in Washington's National Mall was smaller than the one that had gathered for former Democratic President Barack Obama's swearing-in ceremony in 2009. As per reports, Trump then ordered Mike Reynolds, the director of National Park Service, which oversees the National Mall, to share new images to correct the perception that Trump's inaugural crowd was smaller than Obama's. The NPS later forwarded new photos to the White House. Trump also rejected media reports about the crowd size, and claimed that his swearing-in ceremony was one of the most attended inauguration events. Trump's predecessor Barack Obama and his then Vice President Joe Biden attended the 2017 inauguration event. Late former President Jimmy Carter and former Presidents George Bush and Bill Clinton were also in attendance. Hillary Clinton, who lost to Trump in the 2016 elections, was also seen at the 2017 inauguration. Former Vice Presidents Dan Quayle and Dick Cheney attended the event along with their wives. Late former U.S. President George H.W. Bush and late former First Lady Barbara Bush skipped the event due to their health issues. Late former Vice President Walter Mondale and former Vice President Al Gore were also absent. After his swearing-in ceremony, Trump delivered the shortest inaugural speech since Jimmy Carter's in 1977. In his 16-minute address, Trump reiterated his Make America Great Again pledge and an end to what he called American carnage.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Today's ceremony, however, has very special meaning, because today we are not merely transferring power from one administration to another or from one party to another, but we are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people. Washington flourished, but the people did not share in its wealth. Politicians prospered, but the jobs left and the factories closed. The establishment protected itself, but not the citizens of our country. Their victories have not been your victories. Their triumphs have not been your triumphs. And while they celebrated in our nation's capital, there was little to celebrate for struggling families all across our land. That all changes starting right here and right now, because this moment is your moment. It belongs to you. Americans want great schools for their children, safe neighborhoods for their families, and good jobs for themselves. These are just and reasonable demands of righteous people and a righteous public. But for too many of our citizens, a different reality exists. Mothers and children trapped in poverty in our inner cities. Rusted out factories scattered like tombstones across the landscape of our nation. An education system flush with cash, but which leaves our young and beautiful students deprived of all knowledge. And the crime, and the gangs, and the drugs that have stolen too many lives and robbed our country of so much unrealized potential. This American carnage stops right here and stops right now. For many decades, we've enriched foreign industry at the expense of American industry, subsidized the armies of other countries while allowing for the very sad depletion of our military. We've defended other nations' borders while refusing to defend our own. And spent trillions and trillions of dollars overseas while America's infrastructure has fallen into disrepair and decay. We've made other countries rich while the wealth, strength, and confidence of our country has dissipated over the horizon. Every decision on trade, on taxes, on immigration, on foreign affairs will be made to benefit American workers and American families. we must protect our borders from the ravages of other countries making our products, stealing our companies, and destroying our jobs. We will reinforce old alliances and form new ones and unite the civilized world against radical Islamic terrorism, which we will eradicate completely from the face of the earth. Together, we will make America strong again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And yes, together, we will make America great again. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you. God bless America.